Frank request when I came online.
From who?
From you. From you.
Hey. Who's it
No. From E or playing Far Cry 4.
Oh, you had a friend request for PlayStation.
From PlayStation, yeah.
Why?
Because I'm cool.
That's very odd. Hello there, welcome.
Hello everybody, this is a really late one. We should have had this uploaded 8 minutes ago. But it didn't work out that way. We're going to live stream one. We were. What is that? Is that an energy drink kind of thing? Yeah.
Smell it.
Yeah.
Smell it. Smell it.
It's
Take
not
it. Smell
very
it.
nice smell now, it's not.
It was, for that, it was €1.
Okay. No wonder your insides are rotten away. So we don't have any gameplay on this. It's just pictures.
I have gameplay
of Batman and your hero.
The Flash. That's disgusting.
Shawadi wadi.
And I said, Shawadi wadi. Anyway, do we have a topic?
We never have topics.
Oh.
Now, we could discuss, but I thought we were going to wait till we did a proper video on it. Because
that film was so disappointing.
Last weekend, we watched Batman v Superman again.
Not gonna lie.
Not that one was disappointing.
Not gonna lie, I walked out of yours with crusty pants. Don't take that out of context. I'm watching Batman. Filthy bastards. If there was a time, you have to put the picture up of himself now.
What's up? Oh yeah.
That Captain America. What a load of wank. I'm sorry. I know
that mouse is gonna fall.
It's gonna fall. I know I'm a DC Batman head fanboy, whatever. But I was looking forward to that film. My God, I was so disappointed.
And did you see it in the cinema?
No, I didn't. My ass. I am so glad I didn't pay money for that bollocks. Imagine.
We got a good copy. We did a pretty good copy.
Sorry. Yes, I did see it in the cinema. We seen it in cinema because this is on the 20th, and it's not out yet on DVD to buy legally.
It's the 20th of. We're like
we done a paradox. Yeah, we done a paradox.
I had one of those. You know when you sometimes you do with cough and you have the black dots going around in your eyes. I think it's flies going by.
So I was not impressed one bit with that film. It was boring. Yeah, what?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
after the whole, what was it, Marvel box.
You know what I'd love now? You know what I'd love? Some watermelon. I seen someone walk today with hot weather. They were selling some.
I don't know what you mean. There's a watermelon inside.
Is there?
Yeah.
So yeah, but honestly, that was I've never done it I haven't done it in a while since I watched this bollocks film called Advantageous. Oh, that's another pile of fucking outsy fucking bollocks.
See, I don't watch those. I told you that. If it doesn't have someone
glorified poo. But yeah, boobies, yeah.
Men or women.
If there's an 18s film and there's no boobies, I'm sorry. Call it childish, call it whatever you like. But I'm very disappointed. Moving on. I was watching that film, and I found myself checking.
Do you know that Alexander Skarsgård was up for Thor at the time? Yeah. I'm just thinking because we were talking about tits and
do you know Tom Hiddleston?
His dad that was Wang out in that other film. What was it? What's that film? Shia LaBeouf was in the first one. And Jamie Bell was in the second one.
Nymphomaniac.
Yeah, I knew the name. I just wanted to see.
Honestly, with that film. We watched 40 minutes.
Are you talking about what? Oh, Nymphomaniac, yeah.
And to be honest, it's glorified pornography. That's all it was. People say it's art. It's that bollocks. It was. Lots of bollocks and flapping and doing that kind of sound. What was I talking about? Yeah, Captain America. It really was.
Civil War.
I found myself just every like 5 minutes looking at my watch, going, "What time is it? And is it over yet?" I was so just. I really was.
If I think of it
It was a good superhero film.
Yeah.
No, sorry, it was a mediocre superhero film. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think it was anything spectacular. There was nothing that we haven't seen before.
I think,
apart from
personally, again, I'm the same as you.
spoiler.
I'm biased to DC, and I was hoping that it'd be a pile of shite, and I knew it wasn't going to be.
But I was going
a pile
into
of
it
shite.
Looking forward to it, hoping it wasn't.
If, to me, it is twice or three times better than Age of Ultron as a film.
I don't remember
was that? I know. Well, we watched beforehand. We did. We watched the Captain America. We watched Age of Ultron because Kim couldn't rember that at all.
As I said, I remember one, two scenes in it.
I remember your man with the monocle, and that's about it.
Don't even know what you're on about.
So, the guy from Valkyrie, and he was the captain in. He was in Resident Evil, the second one, and he was the captain in King Kong, of the boat. You know that guy. You do know that guy.
Probably to see. But I have no idea what
he was in Valkyrie. He was that film Valkyrie. You know Valkyrie?
Never seen that film.
Have you not?
No, it's supposed to be good.
It's a good film.
Like
again, it has Nazis in it, and no matter what you do, it's nice. It's nice to see films with them in it. It's like watching Star Wars. Like, no, you know what I mean. It's like the games. Everyone's hyped up for Battlefield going back to World War I because you're fighting the Nazis. It's not this futuristic shite where you're fighting some race of aliens or some shite like that.
What the face? Do you know what? If someone else saw that, I would have got slapped as well.
Do not.
Oh, me throat.
Do not slag Shepherd Commander.
To me.
Legion. No, well, no, it's a good film. It is. It's a good film. It is.
It's mediocre. That's all it is.
Like, look at Captain America.
There's nothing fantastic.
No, I'm talking about Valkyrie. I was talking.
Oh, Valkyrie. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I went into it. To me, it was just an Avengers film. That's what it was to me. But if I want to put my heart out and say, oh, please let it be a Captain America film, as a Captain America film, it was okay. But I still come back to it. It's just they're just making up for Age of Ultron.
But did they?
Like this, or by the way, there's going to be spoilers in this if you haven't seen it. So
yes,
and
Captain America is in the film.
Yeah, but with Ant-Man and all in it, like that was class. The Spider-Man bits were grand. I'm still not 100% warm to the suit. Iron Man couldn't stand them through the film.
Yeah.
Can't stand them. I don't know why. They're just putting them in everything, and it's not the actor. I think they're saturating every film because it's Robert Downey. And
it's not Iron Man. It's Robert Downey.
It's Tony Stark. Yeah, because to me the CGI and everything with his suit was pure cack. It was. I didn't like it at all. I wish they just went back to the old suit from the first one. The Vision.
That was.
Again, I don't understand that.
What I couldn't understand is he's only after becoming an android, a humanoid, blah 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 blah, and he's trying to understand human emotion and this. Why did they give him a love interest? Why was he involved with Scarlet Witch and thinking this? And you could say,
why wasn't he in the first fight scene with the new Avenger guys?
Any of the film? Because he wasn't. He was a bit in the film wearing a fucking cowardie and fucking talking shite. He showed off a bit of his power, and he is one seriously powerful character. Apparently, I don't know too much about, but I know he's supposed to be very powerful.
Well, he has one of the fucking stones in his stone things or whatever.
And he was just. It's like they just kicked. It's like they wrote the film and they went, "Oh yeah, Vision's supposed to be in this." And they just like fucking scribbled some stuff down and said, "Yeah, we'll."
Now we will get to Batman v Super in a minute because I have opinions on that as well, about certain parts of that when we talk about that. But no, you're right. Yeah, they seem to just scribble him into it. Falcon, I loved. I personally loved that Falcon character.
In Civil War, I wasn't really gone on him. Ant-Man. He was a funny cameo. Spoiler.
But you see, you don't remember Winter Soldier, do you? Do you remember Winter Soldier?
I watched it before the film. I wasn't really.
Why don't you like Falcon?
It's not that I don't like him. I just wasn't overly gone on him. I just wasn't. I don't know. I just didn't like him. This in Civil War, I did like him. I thought he was funny. I thought the bits he was saying.
You were talking about Falcon?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you didn't like him in Civil War. That's what I thought.
Oh, sorry.
You said.
I didn't like him in Winter Soldier.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Yes,
I just was like, he's just kind of a stuck-in character. No, he was good in Civil War. I liked the little pun.
Because he was very loyal.
Yeah,
he was loyal to Steve, and that's what Steve's all about. Yeah, go on. Sorry, your joke.
What?
The pun that he put in.
No, just the jokes he was doing, and he was. I don't know. I liked him more.
Yes.
Bucky,
he was a believable character. He was a very believable character. Because as I said, he was loyal to Captain America. The reason why I was on Captain America's, it was a Captain America film, so you kind of always thought Captain America was going to be the victor between Team Iron Man and Team Captain. But as I've said to you multiple times before, like again, I don't know very little about the Marvel universe because I only know from what I see in the films, and then I read up a little bit about them. But to me, looking at Captain America through all these films, he reminds me of Batman. Yeah, there's a mission or his life. He sticks to his principles. Where in this film, I found, and most of the Iron Man type films, he swaps and changes his allegiance to what he is.
He wins.
You know what I mean? 1 minute, he's selling weapons, then he sees something, then he's not selling weapons. This one, which was the worst part of the whole film for me, was when he came out and he was standing there in a corridor, and there was the mother.
That is one of the biggest plot holes. Yeah. Like plot holes in the whole. Like it makes no sense. He is
just completely. But like changes his.
If that was someone related to him or someone whatever, that is some random little boy that he doesn't know, a family he's never met. His power is he has fucking explodey hodies coming out of his hands and his fucking chest and stuff. The amount of films you go back, what about all the henchmen he killed? What about all them? They're all dads, they're all fathers that had sons, and all the buildings and stuff that they fucking with Ultra, just everything. Yes. Why did that one boy matter so much? Yeah. Why to change his whole opinion and to go against Captain America?
Because remember Iron Man 3, he was having his panic attacks about New York City.
If it was him, if it was that little boy that died, and the mother went, "Oh, that was your fault, he was there," at least that would be some kind of logic. But just some random...
that's why I really disliked him in this film. And then he was like, "Oh, we have to side with the government. We have to let the government do this. We have to do that." And
in all the other films, he's a rebel. He rebels and he goes against everyone. Exactly. And I'm Tony Stark. I do this, do that.
I'm a narcissist. I'm this, I'm that, I'm everything. Yeah, it made no sense. And then when it got to the point where there was a picture of the professor or the interrogator guy or whoever it was in the bat, oh, that's grand. Cap was right. And then he shot off to help Cap. Now, I heard as well that was one of the plot points that did make sense to someone else. And I've said it to you before. Your man, Baron Zemo, you know the antagonist in this film.
Oh, the
young guy. Yeah, he's apparently he's a character in the books where he has a pink mask and all that. He's supposed to be a good villain, and they just have him going down this route. But his whole thing when they got to the Arctic, the Siberia place facility, was that when they got there and Tony came and blah blah blah, he gave the information came out to Tony that Bucky had killed his parents, and then Tony went on a fucking big massive thing, and it was working out the way he wanted it because he wanted the Avengers to destroy each other from the inside, destroy each other. What happened if Tony did not decide to go after Cap?
Oh no, I know.
Do you know what I mean? He saw a picture and went, "Okay, Cap was right. I let him off to do his own thing." No, he decided to go. What happened if he didn't go? It's just it didn't.
But there's so many plot holes.
Yeah.
That's one. The one with the boy is another. Yeah. Another one is
to me.
No, but I've seen other places people saying the other thing is clearly Bucky is a victim. I'm sorry. Anybody who says he's not is complete fucking wrong. Yeah. Look what happened to Hawkeye.
That's right. In
Avengers.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was like. He's a fucking victim. it wasn't him that was doing it. He was fucking brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when he found out and when that kind of fight was happening, you could see he was sorry about it, and he didn't want to. Obviously, he didn't want to do it. They were fucking brainwashed. He's a victim, and for fucking Tony not to see that, it's such. There's so many holes in that film.
Kind of hypocritical it is. Yes,
it's just it. But when I look at that, and then I see the criticism for BVS, it makes me so fucking just pissed off, because that film has so many, like, Batman v Superman, don't get me wrong, it's not a perfect film. We've said this. There is holes in this.
Serious.
There is holes in this.
Questions about that film.
But people dog that film so much, and now they're saying that Captain America is like the best superhero movie ever made. Bollocks. The reason it's done so well in the fucking box office is, I've said it to you, it's Disney. It's not aimed for the fans. It's aimed at fucking children. That's what Disney films are all about now. Or that's what Marvel films are about.
Yeah. Well, because let's face it, when it came to the R-rated, and when the Batman v Superman DVD comes out, or Blu-ray, or whatever it is, comes out, it's going to be R-rated. Yeah. Deadpool R-rated. That was not. You did not see Deadpool. You didn't see the television full of Deadpool toys and all that. It wasn't marketed at them. The same with the Wolverine movie is supposed to be R-rated. That's not. You might have a few Wolverine because he has been in previous films, but their target audience is, an older demographic. And didn't you say that one of the guys that you work with, went to see Captain America when it came out, and he said when he went to see Batman v Superman, there was older. You go on ahead.
No, it's that he went to see Batman v Superman.
Craic Talk, bollocks. This is serious.
This is because I'm getting fucking human here. I need a shit. I'm getting angry.
You have a sore throat, but you need a shit.
It's because I'm venting that much. I need to squeeze one out. But he went to, and it was the same.
I went to go for a shower today. Remember that time, sorry, when you and I went upstairs, and as I walked in the door, I heard Hayden doing stuff in the toilet. I was like,
good boy,
dude.
Good boy.
I'm going for a shower.
Good boy.
And not because he can't flush the toilet properly because he's only 5. Or that especially that toilet. He just goes out, and he's supposed to tell us. You just walk out and just leave a go off.
Good boy. Now, what I was saying, same with him and the same with you and me. When we went to see Batman v Superman, it was full of geeks. It was full of Batman heads. It was older people. It was people my age. It was just, you could see
people wanting to see this film for years. Yes.
Right. It was fans.
Yeah.
The guy who worked with, he went to see Captain America on release day, and he said 80% it was packed. And he said 80% of the cinema, they were definitely under 10. Kids running around halfway through the film, and with parents, like fucking, he said they weren't even probably looking at it, and they were just running around. So it shows Batman v Superman was made for fans. Captain America was made for fucking children.
Yeah, it's because and it's just the way it is. They have established, and you can't knock Marvel for it, and your man Kevin Feige and all that. Yeah, they have made a universe, and they've built it up from one to another to another to another. Which a lot of these films are starting to be the exact same film. It's just the same
that's
film.
What I said to you.
You were right. It's the same film.
New.
It's the same film. It's the same film. And going back to Batman v Superman, I love that film, and I've watched it multiple times, and I've watched it, and the more I watch it, the more I fucking love it, more and more and more, and I can't wait for the extended version. But I do spot serious things in it that I go, okay, now I can see why they said blah blah blah. Like this was Batman and Superman, and to me, bar Iron Man at the moment, Batman and Superman are the most iconic superheroes ever. Regardless if you know anything about comic book things. If you went down to twin sister down there and said, name 2 comic book heroes. Batman and Superman will probably be the top couple. In the top couple. Everyone knows it. So when people went that didn't understand maybe the plot of this, it was confusing. And it was even confusing to me, again, the whole bits about the Flash the bit with the Flash coming back and saying, am I too early, am I too early? Because to me that was a dream sequence, not actually what happened. But I know what you're saying, he could have got knocked out and then woke up again after it. Just little things like that were, to me, just didn't make sense. The whole Lex Luthor-y type thing, that the more I see it, the more it kind of starts making sense. But it seems like they've knocked out a lot of stuff in the middle. Like again, if they put that,
did.
Oh, I know that. But I'm saying for people that had an idea, we knew that it was going to be, what do you call it? Loosely, the fight scene loosely based on the Dark Knight Returns and stuff like that. And we knew Lex Luthor, was trying to pit. We had an idea that he was trying to pit the two of them together and all this kind of shit. But there was a lot of the Lex Luthor parts that I just felt were missing. And as regards Superman, I think his character, the development in that film for him was shocking. And I know you keep going, fuck him. The strongest things in that film were Batman. Oh, without a doubt, that man was just.
And who you have a.
Wonder Woman. Oh my god, the music, the smirk, everything. Many people say she was the best thing of that film. And Alfred. I just thought Alfred went after you when we watched it again there the other night. Just seeing him and listening to him and talking, the way he was acting, just brilliant it was. But Superman, it was just all him and Lois. You were right. What was your point about Lois? Remember you were saying about her in the film? Like, I loved Lois Lane's character in Man of Steel. I thought she was great. Because in Man of Steel, it wasn't lovey-dovey. It wasn't a lovey-dovey film. It wasn't that. And he went to the Daily Planet and all that, and they, they already knew each other, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. I love that way of it. But this film, you said she was his kryptonite. She was in his way. Yeah.
No, but
every time.
Every single bit of that film, she was shocking. She was. Yeah. I hated her in that film. I really did. I thought she was a stupid character having. Obviously, you have to have it in. But the way they done her, like as I was saying, like in the Dean came was the Superman Adventures and stuff. No, I was saying she was a bit of a bamf. Yeah. She was a fucking badass. She was up against fucking Lex Luthor.
And she was a badass in the first film in Man of Steel. Yeah. She was a badass.
She was fucking cojones and all the rest. This film, she was in the way. She was mopey. She was sappy. She was like in
that was reflecting into Batman as well. Or sorry, Superman.
As she found out why did they know setting him up, and because they knew he would go there. Because she was fucking there. And she was just a moany fucking bitch and getting in the way. And the fucking spear.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
yeah,
I know. Fucking God.
But when I watched that, and I think you were the same, when he threw it in, when she threw it in, you just thought,
I was thinking,
you just thought the hand was going to come out with the trident and that.
Do you know, I was talking to one of the guys in work, because he thinks that, he's one of those people that thinks that, Aquaman is shit and thinks the film's going to be shit and he's a fucking fish. All he does is fucking talks to fish and goes,
it's like you with Superman.
It's like yeah. But I was trying to explain to him that he could actually defeat Superman because of magic and that his movie's going to be fucking unrelated. But that's one thing I hope they get that right, because I'm guessing it's going to be in Atlantis. Like all
like
of
you
the
said, William Dafoe is linked with the Aquaman film. So what are they going to do?
Well, no, he's in Justice League.
Yeah,
but he's linked with Aquaman.
He's linked with Aquaman from
so I'm guessing then he'll be in probably Aquaman solo film.
And he's a good guy,
But back to Batman. Talk about all the other films, whatever. But
you were talking about Chris talking about Aquaman being a crappy character, and you said, well, he could defeat Superman.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. like all my points and all these fucking videos, I start something and I start talking more than my brain can process. So
maybe it's like wait to just see what happens, what they can do.
Like
but this is Khal Drogo. This is. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is
I love that. This is a guy that's been going around going, fuck Marvel, and people asking stupid questions like, "Oh yeah, good swimmer," and him replying with, "I'm fucking Hawaiian." Yes, I'm a good swimmer. Like, he's going to be...
And with Jeff Johns at the helm.
Yeah.
I
think it was... What?
I'm delighted.
It was a smart move. It was very smart.
They need someone like him to bring them all together.
Because again, I remember watching some of the Rebot press live stream, and that's where he was saying this kind of Rebot, and a lot of the comics are going to be bringing, like in the shows, what they're trying to do in the shows, known characters, but not that well known. They're trying to kind of get all the
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, but they're trying to get everyone to kind of realise there's a lot of and I think they're going to do that with the films. Apparently in the first Batman solo film, they're talking about, I think they're talking about 6 or 7 or maybe 5 or 6 villains. Now I think they're saying that they're not going to have all the villains, like he's not going to be coming up against all these villains,
cameos,
but they're going to have either cameos, or you're going to see them in cells, or there's loads of people saying different things, but it is a fucking fantastic time to love this type of shit. I fucking love it. And yeah.
And what I'm going to say to you, and I said that to you recently as well, out of all the superhero films that we have seen, and we're talking about them all, right? Batman is obviously would be my favourite DC character, right? He is my favourite DC character. Flash is starting to come behind because of what we see him in the TV show, and I always thought the Flash is he can run fast, like most people. He can run fast and he can do certain things, but boy, fucking that man do some great stuff when you see him in the animated films and stuff like that. And then obviously we see Wally West, the Kid Flash and all doing stuff in Young Justice and that's kind of fun. What was I going? But my favourite, who's your favourite Marvel character?
Probably the same as you.
Yeah.
If not,
Wolverine is my favourite. Wolverine is. But what I'm trying to get at is, he's my favourite character, and I have not seen him in a proper fight scene that I could go, oh my god, he is a proper badass.
To be honest, it's either him or Spider-Man, because when I was growing up, it was the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man
helmet.
The Amazing Spider-Man was on television, and the X-Men.
But this is what I'm trying to get. This is my point that I'm starting to get to. I have not seen him in all the Wolverine films, X-Men films, and Wolverine. There's a couple of bits, that bit, and him bursting things, and he's sliding with the thing and doing all this stuff and hitting in the Origins film, all that kind of stuff. It's all cool. It's cool, but there's no fight scene that I could say, wow.
Yeah.
The best fight scene, personally, that I have seen. Are you alright? Of all the Batman films, of all the other films that I have seen, regardless of Marvel, DC, is that scene where that superhero Batman is fighting those goons in that warehouse before he saves Martha. That, to me, them 2, 3, 4 minutes of it.
I'm just thinking at the different bits.
You have Arkham Knight.
But that's what it was.
You have bits that you see from obviously the animated films that you see. And then you just see how big that man is. Like, the breakthrough, and you knew he was going to break through. You could see it coming. The way the camera panned around the wall was there. You knew he was breaking through. But to break through the wall and hold a War Pig M60 in one hand, to me, that was it. As I said, like Kevin Smith said, take all my money. Take every bit of money that I have and take it. The same as he said, the bit that he felt from the film was when the Parademon came down and came up behind, and you saw them all going around, but the one came up behind and punched him. He was like, that's it. I don't care how shit the rest of the film was or could have been or was. That bit. That's it. All my money to you, and you can show me just that on a loop for 3 hours. That fight scene with Batman beats everything else that I have seen in a superhero film to date. To me.
Oh no, I fully agree. The other thing I love about that scene is in all the different films you've seen Batarangs, you've seen him using gadgets. You haven't seen him properly incorporate them in a fight scene. Keaton's in Returns, he throws the Batarang and it goes around the circle.
Go on.
Oh, and it goes around the circle. Bale uses a few.
Yeah, we're doing a video.
Yeah?
And we're back. Like the last video was the same. Someone jumped on in, but I don't think we actually. Oh no, maybe I don't know when the video was. Someone came in and started talking about sister's 30th is tomorrow, and we were deciding what to do and all that kind of stuff. So we have no idea. I have no idea where we finished off. We were talking about the fight scene in. Oh yeah, you were talking about the use of the batarangs and stuff like that. I know we're going to end up now in a few minutes. We're coming close to the end of the video. You were talking about the use.
Oh yeah, it was
that.
Just fucking the batarang at lads and using the grappling to pull them towards him, and using the batarang as like a fucking knife, and getting shot in the fucking head and it dinging off, and just.
And I said to you, do you remember when he got knocked to the ground?
He's on the floor.
He's on the floor. There was and then he was trying to get back up, and he punched him back down. Yeah. Like it showed that he was human, that he was able to, or he was to take a punch and fall down. Also, when he got stabbed, he went, "Arr!" But that was a manly kind of thing. But the way he had the batarang, as you said, he used it. Like he went. No, you can't see in the video. I'm just going, and the way he flicked it a bit, like you do in the game, and he threw it, and his disruptor gun.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like Sammy, I'm sorry. Take it being disgusting. Take it being weird.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. To me, that was my favourite fight scene because I think it was because you were expecting. And it was Batman that you always wanted to see.
It was angry, it was violent, it was tactical, it was like a Steven Seagal film, except better. And that's hard to say, but...
Well, his older films are good. The newer ones now where you can barely walk around.
It's just like... are you trying to fucking grab a Tootsie Roll?
Oh God, no! But yeah,
no. All I can say is right.
This is, by the way, this isn't our Batman Superman thingy review because we're going to watch them again and again just to look at them.
Yeah, what I'm going to end with saying is I am so pissed off. I really am with everyone. Fucking Marvel wank bags. I'm sorry, it has to be said. It's coming out
on the table.
Zip. I'm just so angry. It's the best superhero movie of all time. It's a load of cock.
It is quite repetitive.
It's slap my bottom, especially when you look at call me Shirley. Because
especially when you look at all those characters, and a lot of them are. Like, we all know that a lot of those characters are just rip-offs of characters that were in...
The Atom. I loved the way they done it, like, the week or two before.
At least they got out in front of them for that, yeah. But
I'm angry. I'm sad, and I'm aroused.
Well, still, I do like the old Superman film, or the old Spider-Man films, because as good as because the X-Men, I think, to me, were the first...
Spider-Man.
Shut up for a second.
You're not going to be happy. I'm not happy.
The X-Men films were the first ones, I think, of this generation of films, okay? And then there was the Spider-Man ones, and I was like, oh my fucking God. And to me, that's the suit. You have to have that suit. I don't care about this fucking Tony Stark fucking made-up fucking... I think he's the fucking... What the...
Sphincter.
Yeah, exactly.
Sphincter eyes.
I just don't like the suit. The guy who played him, amazing. Fucking just this is again Peter Parker from the cartoons that I see, the young guy. So I don't have a problem with him. I just don't like the suit that he had in the thing. What was my point? Right now, Marvel. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. Films. First films. X-Men.
This generation.
All of them. This generation. All of that. As much as I like those Spider-Man films, my two favourite Marvel films are Deadpool and Guardians of the Galaxy. And
why?
I am hoping, and they will do it, of course they fucking will, I don't want them to merge Guardians with Avengers. I don't. I want to keep... I want to keep him on his own. I want to keep him. I don't want him to get infected by the Tony Stark buzz. Leave Quill alone. Leave him over there. Leave Michael Rooker pissing around with them. And just leave them separate, but they won't because of all this fucking Thanos stuff and all that kind of bollocks. But yeah, they're my 2 favourite films, and I can't wait for the second one. I'm just kind of a bit anxious that it's going to be a letdown, but no.
It won't.
No, it won't.
Because
Guardians to be trusted as well. That's me finished talking. Are you finished?
I am.
I'm going to go and probably continue on with my Uncharted.
Oh, I have to play Doom.
Are you playing Doom tonight?
Yes. You want to do what we talked about last night?
Yeah, we might do. This is going to be uploaded now. Actually, would you be able to render this and upload it? If we can.
Do it.
What?
Do you want to do it?
Right. So I will do it here. Yeah, I'll do it here if I can do it here.
bastard.
If I can do it here, I can in Mazzi Dream. So we're going to upload this now, and then we are going to be playing. I'm going to be live streaming Uncharted on. Okay, I'm sorry, but that was weird because when you did that, I was staring at your arse. Why was I staring at your arse? Why didn't I just go and listen? That better. Oh, I swear to fuck, I better not get
Cherry
that
cola.
stank. Yeah. So what's going to happen is?
Dude, it's fucking 45 minutes of shy talk.
No, it's not. There's 10 minutes of that gone out of it, you gonk. So he's going to be. Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
Don't do that. That just masks and enhances the smell.
Oh, it's just
Oh, that's a nice smell.
Yeah,
that is.
that's Calvin Klein Eternity for Men. So, like the lads in the jocks. You just go to them after you rush out and show them like 50 cents, and they go. And then you look at Johnny go right. And then you go to the Johnny. You don't
Johnny's. What are they? What are those? I don't believe in those.
Clearly, 2 children.
That we know of. Or that you know of. Okay,
Bye.
that's getting weird. That's getting
so
weird.
we're going to stream now.
Yeah, he's streaming
Small
Doom
one
on
up there.
YouTube. I'm streaming Uncharted on Twitch, and we're going to chat to each other while we're streaming. Bye.
Don't forget to double thumb us, tick 1 thumb in front of the hero, and give us a good old fucking bugger.